Now, the environments of Fat Princess, there are 8 environments with the initial launch, and these are forest environments, mountain environments, volcano environments, and island environments. And this is Sugar Cove, and it's an island environment. Now, the castle's gone. Your fortress in this map is the pirate ship, and we have all the same. Hat machines as we did before, but the castle is completely different. New strategies. If Chris looks at the map, you'll see now we have 5 little islands across the bottom, and now there's a central island with the 2 pirate ships, and it's a completely different strategy on this map, how you work as a team to achieve your goals. So if you head out, you'll see, I'll show the drawbridge. So there's the princess, she's in the brig, so that's completely different. And if Chris heads out towards the central island, you'll see on this map we needed to build a drawbridge to get to the central area, which the team's already done. And it's completely different. And if Chris heads south, one of the unique things about this map is there's a tide system, and as the tide goes out, paths appear to the other elements of the map. So, as I said before, every map in Fat Princess has got its own unique strategies and design. So,
and also the gameplay changes up with the different modes that we have. So, where this one is going to be much different when you do a Rescue the Princess mode, you've got a lot more ground to cover, and you can do a lot more teamwork to rescue her. When you do invasion mode, the layout of the different outposts that you have to capture also kind of spreads your team out a little bit thinner, and sometimes you have to figure out as a team who's where on the map to figure out which outpost you're going to need to capture in order to win.
So we have 4 different game modes in Fat Princess. We've mentioned Rescue the Princess. Chris briefly mentioned Invasion there, which is like a territory control game mode, and then we have 2 others too, which you'll demonstrate later. But this is an awesome map, so colourful and vibrant, and it's a lot of fun. And Chris is drowning. Okay, so we'll move on to another map. So we're going to show you another map which has never been seen before, exclusive for IGN. It's called Hot Sauce, and it's a volcano map. And this is one of the team's favourite maps. So let's jump in. Okay, there we go. So this is a small volcano map, and it's got a really awesome castle. But one of the unique elements about this map is, if Chris goes out, is you want to pause the AI probably. As with Sugar Cove, we just pause the AI so we can show you. But as with Sugar Cove, the tide system is used here, but for lava. And if you want to bring up the minimap, there's a central chunk of land, and when the lava goes down, you can access that. But when it comes up, you can't. So we have these waves of attacks where everyone's waiting on the sidelines, and they're waiting for the tide to go down, and then the lava to go down, and then there's this big, massive attack for control of the center, because that's where all the rock is. But the awesome thing about Hot Sauce is when you control certain outposts, if you look on the right now, we have dynamic pathways, and so everyone's also fighting to control the outposts, to control the dynamic pathways. And if Chris heads it right over to the right, that's where the lava goes down. So I was showing you a sneaky peek. Here's an example when he controls a majority of the outposts. If you watch on the left-hand side right now, just as he captures the outpost, up comes the dynamic pathway, and that gives you direct access to the lava, and you burn. But you can see instantly by us just showing you those 3 maps that every map is different. In this map, people are fighting to control the outposts, to control the dynamic pathways. They're also still feeding cake. They're still, they're still doing everything else. But there's new elements, and this is a great example of a smaller map because we have big maps, small maps, and they're all, uniquely different. So here you go. So there's a good example of you have access directly to the princess if you can control those elements, but you're going to have to get past the blue team who are also defending them. So here's Gladiate, and it's like a challenge for every class. So let's do Warrior, and we'll go in, and here we have the gladiatorial arena, and in we go. And the aim of Gladiate is to survive as long as you can.
You got the wrong person playing.
You've got the wrong person playing. I should be playing there. But what happens is you get waves and waves of enemies, and it starts off simple but gets really tough. And there's the princess, and the blue team have captured the red warrior and stuck him in their arena for their pleasure. And you've got to see how long you can last. And you get waves of different classes, and it's an awesome way to get to know the classes and how to counter the different classes. And there's one of these challenges for each class. So in this arena, you'll be learning how to use your shield as a warrior, you know, you want to use the advanced warrior against which classes, etc. And of course, all these scores are ranked and online in leaderboards, and so it's a great way to learn the game and also a great way to compete against your friends. So that's one of the elements of single player, and then of course we've got multiplayer with the 8 maps, and we have the 4 different game modes, and there's just a ton of content. And as I was saying before, Fat Princess is a game that you can pick up and play really quickly and have a lot of fun, but the depth of strategy over time, you'll be amazed at all the things you can do. So we hope you enjoyed that sneak peek into sort of Fat Princess and where we are now, and we hope you have fun playing it when it comes out this summer.
And we'll see you online soon.
Yeah, thank you very much.